Work smarter, not harder.
Oh, I tell you, whenever you say that, I feel like you need to have at least a 20-minute conversation with me.
Oh, it's crazy. I can't
Yeah.
believe how many clients that we have to go through this. It's like I think it's built into our DNA. We've been, if from school on up through corporate and everything, it's like you got to put in the hours. You got to put in the hours.
Yeah. You got to do it. It's got to be that way. But you know what? It doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, no, there's so many different things. So I'm Rich G.
And I'm BJ Flagg, and this is episode 194. Take Fridays off. Make it your most powerful day. I do believe that this is going to be a good one.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is something that's been coming up with a lot of my clients.
Yeah. So many times our topics come from our clients. Like they're struggling with a problem or they've got an insight that they share with us. And we're like, okay, that's an episode.
Or like I'm in prison. What do I do now? So get a lawyer,
Get a lawyer.
a
Get
good
a
lawyer,
lawyer.
get a good
Um,
lawyer.
Anywho, let's dive right in because you've got a good beginning to this.
Excellent. Well, tip one is you started a business. Why? Because you ran away from corporate life. Most people start businesses because they worked in corporate, they worked in retail, they did something,
Right.
go, okay, this sucks. Having a boss that's yelling at me all the time. I'm going to start my own business. And in the beginning, we all did. BJ, you did, I did.
Oh, yeah.
We had to hustle to build our business.
Oh, my gosh. We were working like 50, 60, 70-hour weeks, 7 days a week. We would do anything
Yeah.
to work incredibly hard on that business at the beginning.
Because we love it, because it's our business.
Right.
A lot of businesses hit this slipstream and you're doing well, and yet you're still putting in a ridiculous amount of hours. And BJ and I are here to tell you, maybe you should rethink that. Once your business is doing well, it's hard to pull back because we feel guilty when we
Oh,
want to try to pull back a bit, because it's in our DNA to gotta work 40 hours, you gotta work 50 hours.
yeah. But it really, at this point, at that little point, the the things that you're fine tuning on your business and stuff like that can be this concept, which is efficiency
Yeah.
and the ability to carve out your time and remember why you went into business for yourself.
Yeah, the reason you started a business was to be in control of your life.
Right. Not
And
out of
sometimes,
control.
yeah, and we have this mentality. I mean, we also have all these people out there, like, and I'll say it, Gary Vaynerchuk, who's hustle, hustle, you gotta hustle. And I agree with him at the start.
Right.
But once you hit this slipstream and you're getting clients and you're working with clients, there's no reason why you can't pull back a little bit.
Exactly. And tip number 2 is make that 5th day powerful. We're you kind of went from 40 days, 40, 50 hours a week, and you're committing to 32 hours of full on work that needs to be done. And now in your head, you have to actually start to segment those 4 days and what you're going to do. And then what are you going to do to make that 5th day the most powerful day?
And BJ, that's what you just said in that sentence is so incredible, because you're only cutting down your work hours by 20%. It's not a lot,
Right.
but it's like how to make it more powerful than just working. And like you said, make it powerful for you. Get out and clear out all the cobwebs. Do nothing or do something, but just give yourself some time to reset.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Make it powerful for your business. Meet up with some special people that you've been just dying to have a long lunch with. Um, Go on a webinar that you have been putting off to, that helps clarify a component of your business. Take, and this one I wish everybody would do. Just take one topic of your business and go play a round of golf. Just go lose yourself because that one topic is going to get your focus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's powerful right there.
Yeah, it's not worrying about the day to day. That's the big thing. And that leads to it's powerful for your future. This is the
Yeah.
time you are working on your long-term game plan. The other 4 days, you're doing day-to-day stuff, very reactive. This is more proactive. Expand your mind, learn something new.
Yeah. Read all those books that Rich and BJ have been telling you to do.
Yes.
But we really want you to ideate about your future. Your future self is going to thank you for this one day.
This is
And
yeah.
amazing.
This is the time that you're going to grow, that you think of that new thing, that new product, that new service, that new client to go after, that
Mhm.
new way to manage your people, that better way to market your brand. This is the time. This is the magic time, making it more powerful than the other 4 days. And
And
that, yeah,
I think, Rich, what I am always impressed as to what you do is you always carve that time out on a Friday.
don't tell
And
people.
oh, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't tell people.
but
Yeah,
what I'm always impressed with, and I'm more of a flex person where I choose it at different times during the week. Um, but we don't take appointments if we don't have to on a Friday.
yeah.
And it gives everybody a chance to just bring it down a notch.
Yeah,
And
I block out noon on Friday, and some days I am cleaning up. Some Fridays I'm working on a new playbook to give out for free. Some
Mhm.
days I'm thinking up new podcast or blog titles, but then some days
Mm.
I grab my two sons and my wife, and I go, "Hey, let's go hit the library, at the museum or something."
Right,
You know?
right. And so it's definitely what I would consider a flex situation for sure. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah. So
This leads us to tip 3, which is communicate to your staff, your clients, your connections. This is the hard part because
yeah.
everyone feels like they have to hide their laziness, like I just did. We feel like initially we feel like we're being lazy, we're goofing off. That's the big one. But
Yeah.
you're not. How do you tell your staff? At first, they might be jealous. They're like, Wait a second, why can you do this and we can't?" Well, if you show them that you can do it, they can do it too if they become more effective and efficient with the
Right. And that's the big thing is we're not saying um work at your normal pace 4 days a week and then just totally walk away from the business,
Yeah.
which is what some of the staff may want to do. They need to understand the mindset seismic change you're about to make.
They
And
Yeah,
yeah,
they have to get better too. See,
yeah,
that's the thing. If you're listening to podcasts and reading books and growing yourself and becoming a better professional, they, like you said, BJ, they can't just go away and, lay out in the sun. They
yeah,
have to do that stuff too.
yeah. But think about your clients.
Yeah.
This is actually one of the easier ones because you can just say you're booked, to the clients. Absolutely packed. You know, it's they're fine with that. If they say, hey, listen, can we meet at, 4 o'clock on a Friday? You say, oh, that appointment just went. How about Monday, 2:30? You all of a sudden have control again of what you're doing.
And this is a great opportunity for you to line up your clients. Like if you have a business where you're meeting with clients, it's always better to have one client after the other and not have like breaks of an hour or an hour and a half in between clients. So you have them all packed.
Yeah.
And so then you're on a roll and you're going. Also, your connections, all
Yeah.
the people that you network with, they might think you're lazy. We
Mhm.
still think that's in your head, but in the end, they will be envious of your work style, especially if your business is zooming. And
Oh my
I've
God.
seen that happen where I do mention to people I network with, I go, I really don't work on Fridays afternoon. They go, oh, look at you, Mr. Special. And I go, but then they go, that's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. When you explain the whole thing, it does make sense. Yes, definitely. Tip number 4, communicate with yourself that you're going to do something and this is the right thing. This is actually, and you felt that the hardest part was talking to your employees and such.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing is telling yourself
Yeah.
that it's a good idea. For so long, you've been doing the same high pressure job for so many years. If you look at Rich and I, we've been doing it for 17 years. We've had our individual businesses, and we know what it took to get there and all the energy it took. The last thing we want to do is rock the boat, you know, but yet if we do what we had, we're supposed to have done, the business will just run itself and it'll be for the business. This act will be for the business,
Yeah.
which is
And
awesome.
it's interesting you say that because I've actually coached a number of businesses because as you get older, you get into your 60s and maybe 70s, you want to pull back from the business. And this is a great step to start pulling back and you do it.
I
So,
know.
keep a journal of all the things you'd like to do on that fifth day. And this is an incredible idea. The idea is to have a vision of the day so you don't get sidetracked. You don't do
Mhm.
wash or dishes or goof around and surf all day.
Yeah.
This is crucial so you feel the benefit of that fifth day.
And if you want to do something like, I don't know, you want to learn yoga,
Yoga,
yoga, make it,
yoga.
go for a day long retreat. And plan for it. Read about it for a little while. Get to know what you might be doing. And if you do that, you're making a long term shift in you as a person. So again, helps the business because you're thinking long term.
Yeah,
So it's an awesome freeing step that you can do for your business. And we hope you all will take advantage of it.
I got to go to that yoga pants store. What is that called? Where you get the yoga pants?
Lululemon. I will be
Lululemon.
Yeah, I'm going to be bringing my my camera that day.
Rich
Yes,
G at Lululemon. Hey,
exactly. They
baby,
need
I want
ambassadors.
some.
They're always
I
looking for
I
ambassadors.
want some bright orange yoga pants
Yes, visual.
and
Okay.
visual. Anyway, our book this week is Fast Focus, a quick start guide to mastering your attention, ignoring distractions, and getting more done in less time. It's by Damon Zacharides. I think I
And
said it right.
yes, and I'm telling you, you will love this book. It talks about like 10 obstacles that are crippling your ability to concentrate. Um, how to truly know when you have a focus problem. I think so many of us struggle with this component. And really, this book is kind of helping you understand what you're going to need to do in those 4 days to make the fifth day powerful.
Exactly. And what's your favorite one, BJ?
The 5 secrets to maintain your focus at Starbucks.
It's a
I
great
love
book.
that one.
I
I
think
love
it's
it. But you'll love the book. It's a great, so many good little nuggets in there.
exactly. On your fifth day, read this book. So,
Exactly. There you go. And that's it for today.
sponsoring our podcast today, we have a new sponsor. It's New Renew Brand Marketing. As a full service brand marketing company, BJ's firm will act as your marketing partner to get your startup off the ground or your division to soar. Branding, messaging, websites, and support materials, BJ's team does it all. go to newrenew.com. That's NURENU. Go check them out.
And are you afraid that you might lose your best people? You definitely need to speak with Rich G, who is our sponsor extraordinaire this week. Rich helps hundreds of businesses keep, motivate, and empower and grow their staff. Schedule a free 30-minute chat at richg.com and learn how Rich can energize your team and keep them motivated. I promise he will deliver at least 1 to 3 powerful ideas to make your business zoom in 2021.
And thank you to our producer, editor, and king of creative, Richard Scalzo, the man who makes everything happen with our podcast, bringing you the best small business podcast every Tuesday. We've done this now. We're going to go on, our 4th year soon.
Exactly. Have an unbelievable week.
Catch you later.